So today is the last day of March 2019, and I just wanted to show you the state of affairs of my lawn. I got some issues going on here. So see these big spots here? Those are pretty well the remnants of snow mold. They're just where the grass is all matted down. So here is a couple of good examples of the snow mold. If you look at it, it just kind of looks like moldy cheese. There's some more right there. Snow mold is something I deal with every year, and it's just really not something you really need to worry about. So look at all these patches right here. I've got lots of patches where it's just kind of matted down. Kind of looks like dollar spot, but it's not something that I'm going to worry about. If you can kind of see right here, there's lots of matted down grass. There's lots of water kind of pooling right here where the low areas are. From here to about here, I had a walking path where I snowblowed in the middle of winter, and this is the section that I did a lot of walking on. I did a lot of snow blowing, and so I just kind of wanted to show that, and we'll see if it really does damage the grass if you walk on it in the middle of winter. I personally think that is a myth. I do not believe that you shouldn't walk on your lawn if it's going to damage your lawn. I'm personally not a believer in that. So I do have some damage over here. If you can see all these piles of dirt here, you can see where the snowplow kind of came through here and through the dirt up onto the lawn here, which is fine, not a big deal. So these dirt chunks right here really should be taken care of a little bit. Probably should at least move them. So if you can see, if I turn these over, see how the grass is all yellow there? That's because that area of the lawn right there is not getting any sunlight. It's being blotted out, like Alan says. Here's the parking area. It's still the same. Didn't do anything with that because it kind of got too late in the season, and I didn't want to pave it because I think the results will be better. Still got a lot of work to do on here. I've got to plant grass over here. Got a lot of work to do there. So this area is kind of a little bit of a catch-all. I just wasn't able to get to this area to kind of clean up all the leaves in this area, but there's a lot of leaves in here, tumbleweeds, matted down junk and garbage. So I've got to get the leaves up off the lawn because right now they're not getting any sunlight. We've got quite a bit of snow mold there. It's kind of everywhere all through here. I mean, look at all of this snow mold. It is everywhere. The deer have had their way in my backyard throughout the winter. If you can see, I've got deer crap everywhere, and I'm a little bit worried about that because they just eat nothing but weeds. And so that's a concern that I'll have a bunch of weed seeds. So check this area out right here. I've got a lot of vole damage through here. Lots and lots of vole damage throughout the whole backyard. Look how much dead material I can rake up. Just lots of matted down grass over here. So the dogs use the bathroom over there. I did drive my truck on the lawn here today because I got that firewood over there and ran out of firewood. I just did not want to haul it by hand, so I just drove the truck on the lawn. That probably was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea. I was just feeling super lazy and decided to go for it. A lot more vole damage over here. Lots and lots of vole damage. I mean, look at how much damage they cause here. It's just kind of everywhere. So the lawn here did get pretty damaged right here. When I drove my truck right here, I was kind of backing up. And you can see where I put sand. You can kind of see the sand right there. But I've got some serious divots going on here. It's not the end of the world, but like I said, I was feeling lazy. I just didn't want to deal with it, so I just decided to drive the truck on the lawn. So this is just matted down grass right here. But look, all you got to do is just rake it up a little bit like that. So is this matted down grass like this a problem? For some people, it's a problem. If you really are crazy about your grass like I am, and if you're a lawn care nut, you probably will come out here and do a little bit of raking. But the reality of the situation is most homeowners are not going to do any raking. They're just going to come out here when it starts to green up and it's time to mow it. So they'll just take their rotary mower right over the top of this, right over the top of the snow mold, and they'll just start mowing. And I guarantee you, it'll be just fine. There's no need to worry about snow mold. There's no need to worry about all this matted down grass. The leaves, yeah, you should probably pick those up. So all I'm trying to say is that you just need not worry about that kind of stuff. I'm not worried about it, and the lawn will look just fine. Car. So you can see there, I've got some bulbs that have started to bloom. So that is the sure sign that spring is here for me. I can see my daffodils are starting to come up as well. I don't do the tulips here. I would love to do them, but the deer, they just eat them all. So all the sand that I put down last fall, it's pretty well all but disappeared. I see a little bit of it around the edges in kind of the heavy areas that I put the sand down, but for the most part, it is gone. So that is a sweet, sweet deal. So it's also time to start kind of cultivating the beds, working the soil, stirring it up a little bit, kind of getting, I want to put some mulch down, kind of work that in, some compost, so I can kind of continually amend my soil every year so I can get some good dirt going on. Here we go. So that's it for kind of the tour of what's going on in the lawn. Right now, for the end of March, there's still quite a bit of snow. Last year this time, I had already mowed 1 or 2 times with the rotary mower. About April 15th, I'll start using the reel mower and kind of using that. The triplex should be ready by then, and we're gonna see how that thing goes. I should be able to mow really fast with that. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. But so that is going to do it for me today. Thanks for watching my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. So I've got one last thing I want to say and talk about. I've got these 3 items, a Cadbury Cream Egg, Peeps, and Good and Plenty's. These 2 are Easter candy seasonal, and this is an all year kind of thing. I want you guys to vote for what is the worst of these taste-wise. I personally do not like any of them. These are okay if you let them go stale and kind of eat them later when they're kind of a little bit hard. These I will never eat under any circumstances. They're disgusting. And these, I'm not really a fan of these either. I want to turn this into some sort of a giveaway. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I've got some cool things in mind that I want to give away on my channel. But please vote below which one you think is the worst, and in a couple weeks we'll come up with the winner of the worst of these 3 items, and then we'll figure out some way to give something to someone. We might have to do another contest or something, but I'm not sure how to do that. But anyways, vote for the worst of these 3 items. You guys like these?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, those ones are kind of hard. These ones are already kind of hard. They're kind of stale. Those are doable. So I'd say these are the best of the 3. Your vote's this?
That's disgusting.
Have you ever had those?
Mm-hmm. I haven't had that. I love these.
Oh, she likes these. I'd say the mini eggs are really good, but the big cream eggs, no thanks.
I haven't